Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is with the greatest pleasure and honor to welcome everyone to the reception of the 6th session of the Conference of Parties to the United Nations Conventions Against Transnational Organized Crime. To start this august occasion, a welcoming remark by the Executive Director of UNODC. We kindly invite Mr. Yuri Vedotov to the podium.
Yes, now it works. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to welcome you at this traditional Vande Honneur on the occasion of the opening of the 6th session of the Conference of the Parties of the UN Convention on Transnational Organized Crime. And indeed, I understand that you are very tired. It is the first day, which is the most difficult, the most challenging day of any international conference. I hope you will enjoy this Vande Honneur. You will have opportunity to talk to your colleagues and maybe to solve outstanding issues right now. That is a very important conference, and there are a lot of expectations. Since its adoption, the Convention Against Transnational Organized Crime and the protocols were always a matter of utmost interest from the international community, and a lot of expectations were landed to support these important international instruments. And today and this week we hope that you will be able to come up with expected decision to establish a review mechanism for Untoc. For me also it's highly rewarding that Indonesia is presiding over the conference, and I welcome the new ambassador of Indonesia who became the president of the conference. Indonesia and UNODC have a strong partnership in the areas of illicit trafficking, illicit logging and anti-corruption, among others. And we're grateful for Indonesia for its leadership at this conference. And I'm grateful for Ambassador Budiman for his excellent stewardship, leadership as the president of the conference. Let me also welcome many distinguished delegates from member states at this conference. We have high level of participation, heads of state, ministers, other important officials. So that is another signal, another sign that is also rewarding, that member states take this session as very important priority. And I would like to wish you every success in your deliberation that I hope finally will lead us to an historical decision, establishment of a review mechanism for Untoc. I thank you very much.
And now, remarks by His Excellency, the Ambassador and Permanent Representative of the Republic of Indonesia to the United Nations in Vienna. We cordially invite to the podium His Excellency Mr. Rahmat Budiman.
Executive Directors of UNODC, Mr. Yuri Vedotov, Excellencies, distinguished guests, and delegates, good evening to you all, and thank you for accepting me and accepting the invitations to these receptions co-hosted by the Executive Directors of UNODC and myself. It is indeed an honor for me to warmly welcome to our founder. We have just finished the first day of the conference. It is a great honor for me to have opportunity to serve as president, and I thank you for your cooperation and confidence. I hope that with your cooperation, our work in this conference will enable us to further strengthen and enhance our efforts to combat organized crime. Without further ado, I invite you all to enjoy a cordial evening of good food and drinks accompanied by Indonesian traditional dance. I thank you very much.
Your Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia is an archipelagic state which consists of more than 17,000 islands, regional art and culture. It is home to more than 300 million people. Tonight, in our cultural performance, we will present two dances coming from a province in Indonesia. Hailing from the province of West Java is Tari Topeng, or the mask dance. The dance originates from Cirebon, West Java, and has its own outstanding characteristics. Originally, this dance has around 5 mask characters. The mask may appear in different colors, and each color has its own definition. The Topeng Kelana, the red mask, represents greed, anger, and evil. The dancer who puts on the mask acts out the physical and spiritual being of the mask. Through the dance, our dancer tells us, the audience, a story. Please welcome Tari Topeng. Ladies and gentlemen, please help yourself to our buffet dinner. Merak means peacock. This dance shows an imagination of a peacock's life in a form of a dance. The gestures of a peacock are beautifully blended together with the classical movements of the Sindanese dance, and thus making the dance a colorful expression of the proud peacock which is showing its beautiful feathers. Distinguished delegates, I give you Tari Merak. Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of our program. We wish everyone a pleasant evening. We thank you so much for your kind attention and attendance. Good night.